Hi! Today there's no wrestling happening, but we have something else planned. We're going to a concert! Finally something else than just sitting here and doing nothing. So what we're going to watch is apparently Mr. Hurley und die Pulveraffen. This was Merrow's idea. I know about 2 songs by them and 1 cover. So we'll see if it will be fun or not. So quite frankly, my biggest problem with this is not the music itself, but my freaking knee. Because I cannot, I should not, and I do not want to go into big crowds because there's always the possibility of someone pushing me, of someone stumbling into me, of someone just stepping on or against me the wrong way that can up my knee again. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous because of this. I was pausing Fastnacht for this, and we'll see how I can hold myself at a concert.
Ahoi! Wir sind McCabe und Kanaka. Heute leider ohne Kanaka. Say, Kanaka today, today it's a holiday. Kanaka today.
You know those stamps, so you can re-enter a venue? We are apparently ungültig. Meh. Okay, that was that. Since I went to the gym yesterday and also today, I thought maybe I can take the time to talk a little bit about how my injury is going along and the training with my injury. So I cannot do anything that puts pressure on my knee. I cannot do squats, not the way I used to with a lot of weight. I cannot use the typical machines you have for leg training. It's just not possible because I cannot use them with my right leg without putting pressure on it. So what I can do is, of course, train my arms, which becomes very boring at a point, and I do have to train my legs somehow. So what I can do is, and what I do is a lot of cardio. I'm sitting on this bicycle a lot, I'm using the stepper, I tried the treadmill on a quite slow pace. I can walk fast, but I cannot jog. That's just not possible because of the impact when your feet hits the ground, or your foot hits the ground. Then what else I do is trying to regain my balance. I'm trying to regain my balance, let's say it like that. And as the guy in the gym yesterday told me, he had problems with his meniscus and he only trained the injured leg, and now it's stronger than his other one. So I have to find a way to train both without really boring or understimulating my healthy leg. So what I do is what you saw in the video earlier, basically very much all the balance stuff with the Bosu ball thingy, and squats with the help of the TRX, because then if something happens I have the possibility to pull myself up with my arms and do not have to rely on getting up using my legs, or specifically my biceps. I think quadriceps? I think that's what it's called, the quadriceps. If not, here will be what it's really called. Yeah, so that's what I do. Usually I could spend like up to 3 hours at the gym, 2 to 3 hours, depending on how much cardio I do. This is not possible anymore. I get tired, or not I, but my body, my legs specifically, get tired a lot faster than before. So I have to take it slow. Half an hour of cardio is, together with the balance stuff and some other exercises for arms or the stomach and the core area, it's a lot. It really takes its toll on my body, and it makes me feel, or it makes me realize that I'm not as far as I wish I would be at this point. Even though everyone who trains with me basically tells me that I'm too far already, that I started training or doing sports very early, so maybe it's not that bad. For me it is, of course, because it feels like an eternity since the surgery, but in effect I think it wasn't even 3 months yet, so I'm too impatient, I know that. Also, I finally finished my John Niven book, Old School. It was funny to read. I was a little bit, not disappointed in the end, but I didn't like the end too much, but it was okay. Can live with it. Right now I'm reading another book by a guy who's famous for some kind of poetry slam, but with science. Apparently he won some of these German science slam competitions. It's this one. I got it from a colleague and started it about a week ago. I didn't have that much time. Sorry, that's a moth. I didn't have that much time to read yet. I'm mostly reading on the bicycle, but it's very interesting. It tells you a lot about physics and chemistry, but in a fun way, how things work, and I really like it. It's basically one night in this guy's life, and it's the night of New Year's Eve, and he's explaining different things that they do, cooling beer, testing batteries and stuff like that, and he just explains the physics behind such things, and it's very fascinating. I usually only read fiction. This is all fiction and cassette tapes, but this was very, very interesting as a non-fiction book, and so far I can recommend it. I think I'm halfway through. So yeah, that's that. This is the first time I do something not wrestling related. a little bit training related, but mostly it was about the concert. So let me know if you like this, or if I should rather shut up and just do these vlog stuff when I'm actually out and about wrestling, or, well, sitting nearby when someone else is wrestling.
All around me are familiar faces.
Yeah, let me know. Bye!